You have important things to do, and I want to help you get them done. Today, I'm going to share with you a couple of very unique ways to think about your time and then show you how you can manage your time to get the most out of life. Last year, I began thinking about my time as a deck of cards, with each card being a half hour. I thought, this would be interesting if I could write on each card the things that I do in my day and then see, is that the card I really want to play? Let's take a look at how the average person plays their cards. The average person in America sleeps 8 hours a day. That's 16 cards. We have 48 cards in our hand. We're going to play 16 of them. Sleep, half, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, and the alarm goes off. 8. Now what do? You shower, you get ready, and you eat breakfast. That takes about an hour. We'll play 2 cards for that. Average American commutes 1/2 hour to work. Half-hour card played. Now we go to work. 8 hours. That's going to have us playing 16 of our cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, goodness. It's lunchtime. 1 hour. 2 cards for that. Finish off the day. Another 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Commute home. Get home. It's time to cook. It's time to eat. It's time to clean up. Then there's house chores. What do house chores include? Well, you got to shop. You got to pay the bills. You got to do yard work. You got to do laundry. You got to clean your house. The list goes on and on and on. We're going to say 1 hour a day. That's kind of light, but we're going to play 2 cards that way. Then we got TV. Depending on how old you are, the difference in the amount of time spent watching TV varies greatly. People in their 40s, 50s, they begin watching 4 hours a day. Younger people watch a bit less. So we're going to say this is TV, social media, browsing, YouTube. Very conservatively, we're going to play 2 hours on that. 4 cards. Leaves us with 1 card left. Get ready for bed. Oh my goodness, and with that, the day is spent. It's as bad as Groundhog Day. Living with a schedule like this is a rut. And I'll tell you, I have the tow truck to pull you out. Here is a visual representation of what a Groundhog Day looks like. If you've never seen the movie, it's about a newscaster who gets the assignment of covering the Groundhog Day Festival in Puxatawney, New York. He's not pleased about it, and he goes about it with a pretty bad attitude, and as nature has it, he has to do the day over and over and over and over again until he learns to do it without a selfish attitude. So, a Groundhog Day is like a day that you just do over and over again. Let's take a look at what it looks like. We have here a container full of rocks. And we have an empty container. This is your day. Each one of these cups of rocks is 1/2 hour. So let's see how it plays out. We're going to start out with sleeping. It's going to take 16 of these babies. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16. Now we wake up. What do? we shower, we get ready, we eat, we commute, and then we go to work. Another 16 of these. 1, ooh, life gets messy sometimes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lunchtime. 1 hour for that. Another 4 hours of work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Time to commute home. 1/2 hour. And we cook. And we eat. And we clean. And we do chores. Then we watch TV. 2, 3, 4. And then finally, we get ready for bed. Now, I know there are more important things that you have to do in life. And I have this fruit on the table to represent that important stuff. It just so happens there's 9 pieces of fruit here. In my video called Balanced Life, Quick and Easy, I introduce these 9 areas. And the point of having a balanced life is having equal effectiveness in all areas. Each area is a resource, and the purpose of that resource is to be a pathway for you to receive and express love in your life. Look at each area of life and ask yourself a question. What do you need to do to love others in this area? The way that you put that fruit in the basket is by putting it on your schedule. We got a problem. There's no time left in the day. So we got to think about our day a little differently. Let's start with an empty day. And let's put the important things in first. One of the areas of life, intellectual. Let's schedule that. How about your family? Let's schedule that. Put it into your week. Social life, super important. Your vocation, emotional. Your hobbies, your spiritual life, your financial life, and then the important area of me. This is your physical self, your health, and all of your stuff. We're going to schedule it. And there it is. It's all fitting in your day. Now that we have the important stuff into our schedule, it doesn't mean all the other stuff goes away, because some of the stuff is important. Some of the stuff is urgent. So we got to get that into our day. And you know what? When you get the important stuff in first, you find there's still room for all that urgent, important stuff. A lot of it. But not all of it. Some of it is just stuff anyways. So this is part 1. And in part 2, I'm going to show you how to take the stuff in your life, how to handle it so that things don't fall through the cracks, how to deal with your schedule so you really can get the most out of life and not get buried under the stuff. Not have the stuff keep the important stuff out. We're going to do a really nitty-gritty look at it. You are going to be empowered to manage your life. The one thing to remember in this video is say yes to the important things first. The thing to do is decide what it will take to effectively give love in each area of life and then schedule it. If you don't want to subscribe and like the video, I'll get over it eventually. There are those who need to see this though. Help those you love escape Groundhog Day by sharing this video with them. Peace and love, fellow traveler, and remember, truth to be understood must be lived.